Well, hello, I'm Miss Heard with Miss Heard Song Lyrics Podcast. We're in Season 5, Episode 261 with our second Christopher Cross Miss Heard Song Lyric. The Miss Heard lyric is, Arthur, he does as he pleases. All of his life, he's master choice. And then the correct lyrics is, Arthur, he does as he pleases. All of his life, his master's toys. If you haven't figured out already, this is the theme song to Arthur, which is the song The Best That You Can Be. And like I said, we originally did a Christopher Cross Miss Heard Song Lyric way back on March 15th, 2023 in Season 4. It was episode 185. We thought, the Miss Heard Song Lyric was Naked to the Border of Mexico, Ride Like the Wind, but it's Make It to the Border of Mexico. So why not? Let's do another Miss Heard with Christopher Cross. All right. So Arthur's theme, The Best That You Can Do. It is performed and co-written by American singer-songwriter Christopher Cross. It was the main theme for the 1981 film Arthur, starring Dudley Moore and Liza Minnelli, wow, over 40 years ago. It was recognized as the year's best original song of both the 54th Academy Award and 39th Golden Globe Awards. We'll go into that in a minute. Definitely a commercial success in the U.S. It reached the top of both the Billboard Hot 100 and Hot Adult Contemporary charts in October of 1981, remaining at the top of the Hot 100 for 3 consecutive weeks. Let's talk about the movie for a bit. I loved that movie as a kid, so I was a mere 9, if that. It's a 1981 American romantic comedy rom-com, written and directed by Steve Gordon, and stars Dudley Moore as Arthur Bach, a drunken New York City millionaire who is on the brink of an arranged marriage to a wealthy heiress, but ends up falling in love with they say, common working young woman, played wonderfully by Liza Minnelli from Queens. It was a sole film directed by Gordon, who I did not realize died in 1982, so a year later, of a heart attack at age 44. So young. I wonder what other fun rom-coms he would have directed or any other movies after this. It earned about $95 million domestically, which is a lot of money in 1981, making it the 4th highest grossing film of that year. Sir John Gielgud, played his butler. He also won an Academy Award and a Golden Globe Award for Best Supporting Actor. Very much earned. It was nominated for 2 Academy Awards for Best Actor for Moore and Best Original Screenplay for Gordon. And in fact, at the Golden Globes, in addition to Sir John Gielgud's winning for Best Supporting Actor, Dudley Moore won for Best Actor for the Golden Globe, and the movie won a Golden Globe for Best Motion Picture for a musical comedy and also for Best Original Song. I did see that Liza Minnelli also got a nomination for Best Actress in the Golden Globe as well, but did not win. All right, let's talk about Dudley Moore, because he is a very funny guy, and as a young kid, I just thought he was just so funny. His name is Dudley Stewart John Moore, CBE, and we'll talk about the CBE in a second. He was born April 19, 1935, so he was an Aries, and died sadly on March 27, 2002, so about 22 years ago already. He was an English actor, comedian, musician, and composer, because he can play piano, I remember that. Moore first came to prominence in the UK as a leading figure in the British satire boom of the 1960s. He was one of the 4 writer-performers in a comedy revue called Beyond the Fringe from 1960 that created, like they said, a big popularity in satirical comedy. With a member of that team, Peter Cook, Moore collaborated on the BBC television series Not Only But Also, and as a popular double act, his buffoonery contrasted with Cook's deadpan monologues were a hit. They received jointly the 1966 British Academy Television Award for Best Entertainment Performance, and worked together on other projects until the mid-70s. By that time, Moore had started to settle in LA to concentrate on his film acting. His career as a comedic film actor was marked by many hits, particularly 1967's Bedazzled, set in the swinging 60s in London, where he co-starred with Cook, and Hollywood production Foul Play in 1978, 1979-10, remember that? That's the famous Bo Derek running sequence on the beach when she's wearing the beads, which nowadays, that wouldn't be good. Cultural appropriation, right? And then Arthur, the movie we're talking about today in 1981. And for Arthur, he was, like I said, nominated for an Academy Award for Best Actor and actually won the Golden Globe Award for it. He also received his 2nd Golden Globe for his performance in Mickey and Maude in 1984. I need to check that out. He was awarded a Hollywood Walk of Fame in 1987, and here's where the CBE comes in. So it stands for Commander of the Order of the British Empire. So back on November 16, 2001, he was appointed that CBE from their very own Queen Elizabeth. And even though his condition was deteriorating, he was very sick, he still attended that ceremony at Buckingham Palace to collect his honor in a wheelchair, and it was his last public appearance. So that was back in 2001. All right, back to the song. The song was written not only by Christopher Cross, but also Burt Bacharach. Oh, no surprise there. Very, very well-known singer and songwriter. Bacharach's frequent writing partner and then wife, Carol Bayer Sager. And there was a fourth credit to then Minnelli's ex-husband, Australian songwriter Peter Allen. He was always a collaborator with Bayer Sager, by putting those two names together. The part that was interesting is in the line, when you get caught between the moon and New York City. It was actually Allen that wrote that specific part. And he also came up with the line specifically because he was in a holding pattern during a night arrival at John F. Kennedy International Airport. And the funny thing is, when all four of them, 5 of them won the Oscar that year, Peter Allen actually thanked the traffic controller who was making them, being that holding pattern for him to think about that line in the song when he accepted his Oscar at the 54th Academy Awards show. So when I saw them, I'm like, there must be an inside joke. And now I realize why he gave the traffic controller some props, because it helped with that well-known line in the song. Music video. There is a music video, actually. The music video consists of 2 acts, which are edited with fade-outs. I love the fade-outs. In one, Christopher Cross performed the songs with musicians in a recording studio, and then it's interchanged with the story of the actual movie in there, and you see some film clips in there. Amazingly, I thought it would have been uploaded many years ago. No, it just was uploaded last year, June 25th, 2023. And get this, it's already at a whopping 33.1 million views. 33.1 million views in just a year. So this is what tells you why we love this movie, we love this song, and everything about it. But yeah, if you haven't checked it out, I'm going to probably check out some of the other movies that's listed, especially 10 with Bo Derek, because I remember as a young kid, it was like forbidden for me to watch it, but because of the running sequence, I'm like, there's got to be sex in it, right? But I wanted to see, in my eyes as a 50-some-year-old watching it in 2024, is it a movie that still holds okay, or is it cringeworthy, right? But again, the misheard song lyric is, all of his life he's mastered choice, is incorrect. It's all of his life his master's toys. If you have any other suggestions like this misheard song lyric, please send them to any of our social media sites like Facebook, Instagram, or the youngins like to say Insta, and X, formerly Twitter, or you can just send a good old-fashioned email at misheard, that's MISSHEARD songs @gmail.com. Till then, keep singing the songs wrong. Bye!